Hi, I'm Lucretia. I'm now a doctoral researcher at the University of Leicester, and my research project is called Weird, Feared and Queered, Women's Contemporary Experimental Life Writing. I'm undertaking this research with the support of Midlands for Cities and the Arts and Humanities Research Council. Today, I really want to share with you why I think LGBTQ+ History Month is vitally important. Firstly, it allows for conversations that create understanding of oppression and raises awareness of ongoing discrimination. But it's also an opportunity to celebrate, at last openly, the arts, culture, writing, and achievements of LGBTQ+ people by reviving queer voices. It allows us to feel a sense of pride and create communities based around a shared history. I think it's really important to learn about and share the stories of LGBTQ+ people. We're taking history into our own hands after a long time of societal silencing. Sharing stories is a great opportunity for recognition of incredible people and their achievements, whilst also challenging expectations and stereotyping. I'm a firm believer that representation makes real, and hearing these stories provides validation for queer experience in the present, as well as models and representation for the future. My research in particular focuses on the writing of marginalised women, and it looks at experimental forms which allow those with unseen or unrecognised identities to actually represent their experience in a way that feels real and true to their lives. I examine ideas of oversharing and how this really quite pathologized term and accusation is sometimes embraced in this writing, but is also often countered through a technique called co-construction. Co-construction is a collaborative technique of including the texts, biographies of others, theories, and multimedia within one's own life writing. One example of this in action, actually in my research, is the work of American graphic memoirist Alison Bechdel. She's brought out a few memoirs: Fun Home, Are You My Mother, and most recently last year, The Secret to Superhuman Strength. And in these texts, Bechdel shares and reshares her life as a queer woman. What she does is she harnesses her obsessive compulsive disorder to demonstrate the deadly stakes of silence. She co-constructs her own coming out experience through a whole range of different texts and materials, including historic queer literature, feminist writings, even family biographies. The inclusion of so many voices offers validation for her life and context for her identity. Her candid storytelling, and it is candid, she creates really vivid, graphically and textually rich texts that tell her life story on her own terms. And in doing so, she disentangles mental illness from queerness and womanhood. At the same time, by sharing all of this and doing so through co-construction, she actually refutes these ideas of oversharing, narcissism and hysteria that force marginalised people into silence. So by sharing them, Bechdel creates space for understanding and much more nuanced ideas and models for being. This LGBTQ+ History Month, why not share your story?